In this video, I will walk you through how to assign and delete roles to an existing contact or user in the RescueGroups.org system. To start, let us be clear. Only a site admin can give permissions to users. The site admin role was given to the person who set up the group initially, and after that could have been assigned to other users. For security, we recommend that every user in the organization has an individual login and to not share logins. Once the site admin has decided what role to grant a user, they open that contact up. In this case, I, a site admin, am going to assign a role of animal admin to our volunteer named Jane Test. I start by finding my example, Jane. Now, I could find her in a couple of ways, but I'm going to go to Contacts and then Volunteers. I could either just select her since I don't have a lot of volunteers, or I could always use the search function to search for her last name. There she is, Jane Test. Now, if your user is not associated with a contact but has a user login, you can also still find them. This time I'm going to go to Contacts and User Login Accounts. Then I again could select her, or I could use the search function to search for her last name. There she is, Jane Test. Now I simply select her username or contact. You can see a variety of links above Jane's information. The one we are looking for is User Login Accounts. Now, Jane already has an account set up. If she did not, all you would need to do is click the Add a User Login Account for this contact button at the top. Once on this screen, you would fill in the information and click Register User. However, since Jane already has an account, I'm going to click Cancel. Now I'm going to click her username Up at the top, you can see a link to her roles. In this case, Jane has one role assigned. I'm going to click on that to see her current roles. Right now, Jane has been assigned the role of volunteer. The volunteer role grants the minimum amount of permissions for a user to log in and access your RescueGroups.org account. Remember, I want Jane to be an animal admin so she can edit animals. First, I click Grant a role to this user, and then on the drop-down box, I select the role I want. In this case, Animal Admin. If I wanted multiple roles, I would just click the Add Another box before clicking Save User Role. But in this case, I only want the Animal Admin, so I'm going to just click Save. This takes us back to the roles assigned to Jane's account. If at any time the site admin would want to remove a permission, they can do so from here. Let's remove the Animal Admin role we just added. We click the box next to Animal Admin, and then on the Actions tab above, we select Delete. The Are You Sure box pops up, and we select OK. Let me pause here with a word of warning to all of you site admins. Be careful not to remove site administration privileges from yourself. You can find up-to-date information on all possible roles by going to our user guide. You can find our user guide by going to RescueGroups.org, selecting Support, and then the Getting Started guide. Once on the Getting Started guide, you can choose either the Pet Adoption Portal, Data Management Service, or Website Service, depending on your level of service. In this case, I have the Pet Adoption Portal. Once on your appropriate guide, in this case, the Pet Adoption Portal, I can either search for roles in the search box at the top, or simply choose the About Roles Security and Permissions link from the index. Here you can find information on all of the roles and activities that individuals with those roles can perform. This concludes our overview of how to assign and delete roles from user accounts in RescueGroups.org. Be sure to refer to our user guide for definitions on all roles that you can assign to your volunteers. As always, RescueGroups.org is here for you. Let us know if you need help with any of our services by contacting support.